From the previous years, they've
Or
usually third quarter they start gating stuff again, just to make sure you're getting. I guess they want to see where you're getting your stuff from.
authorized,
So
yeah, especially for Q4.
yeah,
Makes sense.
um, and then in the new year you'll start seeing it open back up and get easier. So
Okay, should we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, awesome. I'm so excited. Who currently utilizes coupons, cashback extensions, and discounted gift cards?
Me.
Awesome. Okay, great. Let's get into discounted gift cards. Let's start there. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Okay, awesome. So buying discounted gift cards. Who's used gift card wiki?
I've never heard of it, actually.
So what I love about it is an aggregator. So it will help you find the best deals on a discounted gift card. So let's just say we want Kohl's, right? Okay. So right here, it's going to tell me I can get up to 10% back, and there's over 331 cards available. So it will go ahead and aggregate all of the marketplaces I could buy a discounted gift card from. So right here is one on Card Cookie. There's one here from Cards for Cash. And so what's really nice about this is you can filter and sort and buy something for maybe a certain dollar amount or a certain cash back. You probably want to do the highest cash back, but this is a super awesome resource to use. And you can set email filters for it. So if there's a store you love to source, you can get a notification anytime there's a new gift card added to Gift Card Wiki. And a lot of them are time sensitive. So there might only be a certain amount of gift cards available. So you do kind of have to move fast with those. Also, Top Cashback, one of our favorite cashback extensions. Did you know that you could also purchase discounted gift cards directly from Top Cashback?
Yeah, I knew.
Okay, so we'll get into the Top Cashback extension in a little bit, but right here on Top Cashback, you can, where is it? Where is it? Right here. You can purchase gift cards. And so what's nice about purchasing the gift cards through Top Cashback, if you have a Chase Inc. Business Preferred credit card, you get an additional 3% back on any gift card purchased through Top Cashback. And
Nice.
yeah, and a while ago, I was actually listening to an Amazon selling podcast or something, and somebody said something and it really stuck with me. The person in the podcast said, you could run a profitable Amazon business just by breaking even and getting cash back.
That's true.
I was shocked when they said that. I was like mind blown because today, right before you said that this was going to be the topic, I went in and I was like, oh, I haven't checked those accounts because periodically I'll go in and I'll cash out for some of the extensions. I have a lot of money sitting in those accounts that I completely forgot about. So
Yeah, it's crazy how much gets in there. Also with Top Cashback, just to add, um, you can redeem your cashback for gift cards too. So they're a lot more limited as for what you can get, but like well, I used my cashback from last Q4 to buy more Target and Walmart gift cards, and you get a percentage back on top of it.
Yes,
like a
that's a great
bonus.
point. That's a great point, Patrick. Yeah, like for example, on top cash back, if you choose to redeem your cash back as a certain gift card, you get a extra bonus, which is really nice, as you can see right here. Has anyone done this Amex Rewards card?
Yeah, I've been doing it actually.
So
Because I
is
use
it, what is it?
you just transfer it into your points.
So I know about that on Rakuten, but I noticed on Top Cash Back, you can get an Amex Rewards card.
Hmm. I
I've
thought it
done the
was the
virtual
same.
Visa.
Virtual Visa. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. You get a 5% bonus if you want to get paid out on a Visa. But I just noticed this Amex Rewards card, so I just thought that was really interesting.
Click on it. What does it say? Should have more info.
Let's see, it's thinking about it. No.
What is it? It's just
It's just a 3% bonus.
Yeah, I guess it's like a Visa or
oh yeah.
MasterCard, but maybe it's just an Amex.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that is super nice that those are available. And also, raise.com is a great place to buy gift cards. So great resources for purchasing discounted gift cards. And why do you think that we want to do this? What's the point in doing this?
Build a moat around our purchases, right?
Yeah, and we want to manufacture our margins. We want to get
Mm-hmm.
as much ROI as we can in the products that we're selling. So this is a way to lower our buy costs and have an
Mm-hmm.
edge on our competitors.
Mm-hmm. I use gift cards like all the time actually on my purchases.
That is awesome. It really adds up.
Even like personal purchases, I always try to look for a little code or something.
I love
Yeah, I've set up a Costco gift card alert. So, because Costco gift cards are very rare. So whenever the one pops up, I'll buy it like five, and they're usually large denominations. So like 500, 1,000. So it's awesome.
Oh wow, didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Now, we mentioned the extensions, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's
Mhm.
talk quickly about the extensions. And I know it can get confusing because there's so many different ones that you can use. Sometimes I'll check Cashback Monitor. Who here is familiar with this site?
Not me.
Patrick? So this is another aggregator. I love aggregators, but instead of Gift Card Wiki, how it's a gift card aggregator, this is a cashback aggregator.
Oh,
So when you go to cashbackmonitor.com, we're just going to type in whatever store we want to source, and it'll tell us where or which extension currently has the highest cashback percentage. So let's just say we use Kohl's again for an example. So it's going to say that I can get up to 4.6% cash back. And if I click on it, it's going to give me a breakdown. So it shows that the highest cash back percentage would be through Hoopla Dupla. Now, normally I would use Rakuten or Top Cash Back or even BeFrugal, but these are only at 2% right now. So maybe if I wanted to use Hoopla Dupla, I could double my cash back. So this is also an excellent resource for checking where you can get the most cash back and which extension to use.
is there one for Amazon?
Ooh, I've never seen cash back on Amazon. Let's see what it says. Ooh, BeFrugal 7% comes up, Top Cash Back 2%. I know that they'll have
Because I've tried and it doesn't like
it
work.
It's
it
on
doesn't
certain
work.
categories.
Oh, okay. Because
So for
Yeah.
example, on tech stuff, I know it's zero. Most of it, I think some of it's on grocery it's on their really obscure brands or categories that they have cash back. Like for example, they might be driving books for a quarter, so you get like 2% cash back on books if you purchase books. But it's not like
Right.
your while we're on the topic of the cashback, I don't recommend factoring in the cashback as part of your ROI.
Mhm.
It's not guaranteed. If you return items, it nullifies your cashback, so just be aware of that. So, but if you don't return items, you should be fine. But yeah, just a word of warning on cashback. But if you get cashback on gift cards, that's your money already. So you could, if you want to factor in that cashback or that discount on that gift card, that's up to you.
Got it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's like an extra little bonus. Like I was saying, I was checking some of my accounts and I have money in here I didn't even realize. So I'm gonna have to put this on my monthly SOP to go in and cash this out because I have like a few $100s in every account and it was just sitting there.
Yeah, that's the same thing here. Like I just have money in some accounts, like just forget about them.
Yeah, and it feels kind of nice because I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this in there. So it is important for your business to make sure you're maximizing your profits and getting that extra cash back. And like Patrick had mentioned before, for example, this is my BeFrugal account. I have $225 that I could request the payout on. And if I want to get a gift card, like let's say I want a Sephora gift card, I get an 8% bonus if I want to redeem it for Sephora. For me, normally I just do PayPal because I don't want to miss out on the opportunity cost from when I purchase directly from the retailer. But if you want to buy a gift card and you want this bonus, make sure to take a look and see what your options are. So
Nice.
BeFrugal is a good extension to use. I like that one. Top Cashback as well, we mentioned, is a good extension. But I would say that my favorite one is Rakuten because you can redeem it as Amex rewards points or Amex membership rewards, MR points. And the reason why I like that so much is instead of just getting the straight cash back percentage, I can sometimes redeem those MR points up to 7x. So if you have a really good Amex redemption strategy, you can stretch your cash back even further. So that is super awesome. And sometimes I like to keep things simple instead of having to track, oh, which extension did I use? Let me make sure I got my cash back. I know that if I just always use Rakuten, it's in one centralized place. And then I don't have to have all different accounts and constantly be checking them like now how I have a few $100s here, a few $100s here, and I forget about them. So if there's one that you like, pick it and stick with it. Which cashback extensions do you guys like?
I use Rakuten as well for the same reason because I transfer I just kind of use the points for American Express.
That's a life hack right there.
That's what I got my next flight with, just a bunch of points.
Love that. And Rakuten is the only cashback provider that allows you to transfer points directly to Amex, as far as I know. I don't know of any other provider that allows you to transfer to any other points currency. So if anyone else knows, please let me know because I think that this is how you get max value. So we
Nice.
went over discounted gift cards, cashback extensions. We could talk about coupons.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Also real quick, Rakuten also has in store. So if you wanted to do RA or you do a lot of RA, you can also get cash back in store besides online. And they have a really nice phone app for Rakuten. So, couponing. I actually started as an extreme couponer a long time ago. Has anybody watched that show, Extreme Couponing?
No,
Yeah.
is that a show?
You yeah,
Yes.
Never heard of it.
it is so crazy. You'll see people roll up with like 10 carts and they pay $1.
What the hell? That's a complete hack.
They're like, they'll hand like a stack of this many coupons and then they hand it off and then they're like, yeah, I'm proud to pay $1.
All happy.
I've
Yeah,
seen that
dude.
happen. I've seen that happen at CVX and Walgreens. Like you're standing in line ready to pay, and this person in front of you has a full cart, ends up paying 50 cents to $1 with all these coupons.
Yeah, Walgreens is known to have a lot of good coupons.
Yes, but people do know how to use them. Let me tell you, it's impressive how. I mean, I've witnessed it. 50 cents for all of that. I was like, what the hell? Yeah. mhm,
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was me. I used to be an extreme couponer, and I could have totally been on TLC's show, Extreme Couponing. And that was
So what
before,
happened?
well, that was before I got into reselling. And so I
Okay.
still have a stockpile, but it is a lot of work. Like it's a full-time job. And when I started, there were no digital coupons. It was all paper. So I was like buying like 60 newspapers a week to get the paper coupons and cutting them out and organizing them in a coupon binder. And it was just way too much work.
Wow.
But I was that person who would get like paid. I would get paid money to take the items out of the store.
Nice.
And you could still do it in 2024, but what's really awesome about now is we have a lot of digital coupons. So we don't have to cut papers, right? We could just download coupons, save them on our phone, save
Mhm.
them in our email. And so for using coupons and coupon codes, you definitely want to stay organized. Make sure you know the terms and the expiration date, right? Maybe there's a coupon code that you want to use, and maybe there's one that you find that you keep using over and over. That's awesome. But if there is an expiration date on it, then you definitely want to be mindful of that. One place that has really good coupon codes is Walgreens. Walgreens is awesome for OA and RA. I love Walgreens. And if you weren't aware, oh, Sean,
Yeah, Walgreens. You love Walgreens. How do you get around their order quantities when you're ordering for OA?
with the 12 limit orders,
Yeah, or they'll cancel an order. You'll order 12 and they'll send you 3. You know, how do you get around that?
so are you doing delivery,
No,
shipping?
shipping.
Shipping,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I will do quantities of 12, and I have 3 different accounts that I'll order from.
Okay,
And sometimes I'll do same day delivery, or I'll even do store pickup.
gotcha.
So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind. I'll also use an incognito window to log on to the 3 different accounts, but sometimes they will nerf you.
Hmm. I have great connections at Walgreens, so if there's profitable products, I can go in there and use my connects to get larger quantities. You know, as long as there's margin.
Ooh. Um, like with a store manager,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So typically what works for me is 3 orders per code. So if you have a really good code,
Hmm.
I'll do 3 orders under 1 account per that code.
With the same
And
address?
There's just been a number of times where I've ordered a quantity from them. They cancel 7 out of my 10, and send me 3. Like, I don't want 3. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
sometimes they're pulling from the store availability and they
Okay.
might not have all of that available. If they're like shipping from the store and not one of their warehouses. If you're having trouble and you think it's the address, you could jig the address.
Okay.
So, does anyone want a little tutorial on how to jig an address?
Yeah,
Yes.
for those that
So
are watching the playback, for sure.
you
Yes,
just
please.
you wanna do it slightly. We want to make a slight modification because we don't want our inventory shipped somewhere else. We still want it to come to the correct address, but we want to modify it just so the AI on these websites aren't flagging us for multiple orders because they'll have automatic like they'll have like a CloudFit flag that will just flag us and our orders won't go through. They'll be partially processed and we want to just avoid that. So we just have to be a little bit creative. So after you put in your address, you could put floor 1, even if maybe you don't live in a space that has a floor or multiple levels. You could put floor 1, or you could put a name over there, or suite 1, even though maybe I live in a single family house and there's no suites. Just by putting that, it kind of it makes it look like it's a new or different address. So just doing slight modifications like that can improve your chances of getting your order to be processed.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
It works. The
Yeah.
sweet one, like I've done that a lot. It works.
Yeah, and we're not trying to finagle or anything, but we have to be creative because we have money, we want to buy the inventory, we're paying for it, right? This is legal. But for some reason, these sites just have they have these parameters where it will just flag us. And so we're just trying to get around that. So some best practices for couponing is stay organized and use something that works best for you. So maybe it's a Excel spreadsheet, a Word document, anything where you can keep track of your coupon codes that you want to use and expiration dates if applicable. And make sure you're utilizing all the tools and resources available to you. So a lot of people will use the Notes app on their phone because maybe if you're out somewhere, you want to write something down, you could see it on the computer, you could see it on your phone. That is super helpful to have right at your fingertips. And also make sure to sign up for the store rewards programs. It's a great way to maximize your savings.
Question. Do you have like any loops that you do with coupons? Like coupons that are just like evergreen, if you will?
I definitely have some.
I just came across one from Warehouse Shoe Sale. It's like there's a little trick you can do, I guess. Like the first 3 letters of every month and then followed by like 30. And then you have to get your cart to be like close to 350. There's all these little parameters that you have to kind of meet for it to go through. Like if you fill up your cart, it's around 350 for an order. Let's say you buy 10 pairs of shoes and then you put in that code like SEP for September and then 30, you can get like SEP 15, you can get like 15% off, something like that. That's like a little formula for Warehouse Shoe Sale if you guys want to try it. Somebody shared that with me.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a great way to, again, build a mode. So highly recommend if you could find a loop, write that down, save that, and keep running that loop.
Are you
So
guys
While
are
we're
you
on
guys
couponing, oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead.
I buy coupons.
From
So if you
where?
go on eBay,
Oh, what?
so people will sell coupons on eBay.
What in the
There's some
world?
retailer, just put in the retailer and then coupon. And there's some crazy ones out there, and they're legit. Um, the last one I got is from Home Depot, and it was 20% off, and it was like $1, but I was buying like $800 stuff, 20% off for $1. I'll take it. So yeah,
Nice.
not all retailers will be there, but if you're in a pinch and just add it to your SOP when you're shopping. Hey, let me see if there's any coupons. I go on eBay or sometimes Etsy has coupons too. So you'll see people there selling coupons, and they're legit. They work. So
How do you know like they're not just gonna like like scam you for $1?
um it's $1. But
I
every
know,
time I've
right?
used it, every time you'll see some sellers. What I typically do for people selling coupons on like eBay or Etsy, I look at their reviews, you know, and then be like, oh, this coupon was legit. Great seller. Okay, cool. So, um, Lowe's, Lowe's for personal. Lowe's has some really good coupons as well. They had a 30% last holiday season that I used for personal to buy a new fridge. So I'm like 30% off. That's freaking awesome. So,
Hell yeah.
but that's another option if you're looking for coupons.
Yeah, absolutely. I would just say buy at your own risk.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and back to maximizing reward programs. So, if you have a grocery chain you like to source from, RA, LA, typically you can get points and you can use that on discounted gas or groceries. If you source the drugstores like Walgreens, you can get cash back. I have hundreds of dollars in Walgreens cash right now, which never expire. And that's a great way to get extra cash back and rewards. And then if there's some department stores you like to source from, sometimes depending on the retailer, they'll have tiered statuses. So maybe you'll get early access to certain sales or free shipping. So don't forget to sign up for those reward programs.
Nice.
Yeah, what questions does everybody have? We could do open discussion and Q&A.
Not really a question, but I guess to kind of answer Sean's question for the preventing like order cancellations, you can also check out through PayPal.
Okay.
That usually works too. You can get more orders like that.
Yes, great tip.
The gift cards that if you buy gift cards, if you shop with a guest account, that definitely helps. And if you're using gift cards, that helps a lot. So
For the dope pointer. Simple.
Okay, so I found the back to the warehouse shoe sale discount code, the little hack that I was telling you guys about. So there's actually a recipe. I guess I'll share it with you guys.
great cooking over here, huh?
This is cooking. Wow.
So this is it right here. So tips and tricks, how to maximize discount. 14% discount, assuming perfect $50 off, 350 coupon code. So important, get the cart to 350 as close as possible. Let me just mute this person that's over here. Okay, so the discount code recipe is 3-letter month, 2-number year, save 50, like kind of like this, and then backup code. So I guess we can try like September 24, SEP 24, save, and then you can try different variations like 30, 50, 40, stuff like that. To avoid cancellations, check out through PayPal.
That's awesome.
for warehouse shoe sale. Which I like warehouse shoe sale because they ship. Like if you order like 10 units, 10, 15 units, they will ship them as long as they have stock.
I had no idea that WSS stood for warehouse shoe sale.
That's
Yeah.
totally what
I always called it WSS. I never knew
Same.
that.
I
I
am
was
thinking
like,
of warehouse.
Cynthia, what store is this? What?
Oh, yeah, because I wasn't using the WSS thing. But yeah,
Uh,
WSS it's pretty good. It's a good place to source.
they also have, if you put in WSS coupons in Google, they have a coupon page that you can link. There's different coupons there too. Every month they update their coupons. But if you have that hacked, I'm pretty sure it's the same coupons that you're generating. So, but every once in a while they'll have something like if you buy a pair of shoes, you get a pair of socks. So
Hmm.
that might work out as well. You can separate. You get two different items to send in.
Does anyone know if you can get ungated through WSS?
I don't
Do
see
they
why
provide
not.
an invoice?
I don't think so, huh? I don't think it works.
Why not? I would try it. It never hurts to try.
That's
Do
true.
they
That's true.
provide an invoice?
That's my question. Like, do
Oh,
they have
okay.
an invoices?
Oh,
Yeah, with a packing list.
Okay. Guess it's worth a shot. Let me see.
Yeah.
Ungating is like playing dice. It really depends. Sometimes it's
Totally.
super easy. And then I've seen people where, oh, I've tried every day for 30 days. I'm like, you should just lay off it for a little bit and then try again. And then you'll get, because there's days that I get approved like on the same day. And then there's times where I have to try like 10 times. And I just like put it to the side and try again.
what's your format?
Chaps.
What is your format for when you do submit um your ungating?
I just send that invoice. What I do is I send a picture of the original
Yeah,
and then I scan it in. And then what I'll do is I will highlight the item. I will write the ASIN, highlight the ASIN. I block out all the pricing. Um, and then what I'll also do is I'll take a picture of the original invoice with the product with the UPC code. So I
okay.
send 3 to 4 pictures in with that ungating.
Do you change file names at all?
On the original, I'll put invoice. That's all I do. Or I'll put the shop name or the item or the ASIN and the invoice on there. At any point in time, I do not edit. Um, yeah, I don't do any bad stuff. We'll just say that. I try to make it as easy as possible for them. So like I'll highlight the vendor's name, the vendor's address, their phone number. I'll add the ASIN, but I'm not one of those guys that does Photoshop on it. So
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't recommend that. It's called fraud, guys.
Yeah. And there's a huge difference between annotating an invoice and actually modifying it. So it's totally okay to annotate it. And you can do that digitally. But just be careful. You're not trying to, like Patrick said, like create a fraudulent invoice. You're just annotating it. So whoever oversees at Amazon is like looking at that. They're like, okay, I have to just put this through.
so I've seen great success with changing the invoice file name and including the ASIN and product brand in the invoice file name. So I'll say, Stanley product, ASIN, and include all that in the file name. And if it's multiple, it'll be page 1 of 1 or 1 of 2, etc.
I will have to try that.
Yeah, check that out. It's a great hack.
Nice. Yeah, Ungating's gonna get a little more strict coming up in the next few months, so fair warning.
Here's a question. I know we covered cashback, gift cards, buying gift cards. Can you guys elaborate a little bit more on gift cards, purchasing gift cards and using them? Do you buy gift cards? And then use the gift card with the discount? How does that work?
So basically it's free money. So for example, if I buy a $50 $50 gift card with a 10% discount, I'm basically paying $45 for that.
Okay,
So,
Right.
but in reality, when I purchase, I have $50. So that allows, I get free $5 to spend on additional product or etc.
but then you're using the gift card to purchase your inventory.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, with gift cards, the nice thing with gift cards, you're creating additional margin. So already, if you're already at 20% margin, you know, if you gift card covers the whole thing, you can add that to your margin, you know, because
Absolutely.
the other benefit of gift cards, if you're having problems with order cancellations, because a lot of CVS, for one, CVS tracks gift card or tracks credit cards. So even though you have multiple accounts, if you use the same credit card, you're gonna get, you might have issues because you're using a gift card. There's not, and it's a fresh account. There's really nothing they can do. It's money. They'll take the money. You know what I mean? So, and then if you proceed to use gift cards, it just adds up 5%, 10% on top of the cash back. There's a lot of, if you use your credit card, you got cash back on your credit card, plus the discount on the gift card, plus the coupon. You're making a little moat that protects your products. Because a lot of the people that are brand new to RA or OA, they just find products that are on sale. We're finding products that are on sale and we're getting anywhere 10 to 20% off that. So at least that 10, because you probably seen it where everyone, oh, there's a killer sale. The amount of sellers go skyrocket.
Right.
At least you can hang with the velocity and at least make 20%. You'll, you know what I mean? Or break even. So does it make sense?
Makes sense.
So when I buy gift cards, I usually buy in bulk. So I have no problem spending two to 5K on gift cards, especially if the discount is right. So like what that website that Melissa was showing you, Gift Card Wiki, if you click on Target, for example, it will show you a graph of the last couple, the biggest discounts. So it'll show you, oh, during this time frame, it was 2%. And then you can see if it's within your range. The other thing I love about Gift Card Wiki, it also shows you, it gives you buy signals. This is a good time to buy a gift card because the discount is XYZ.
That's awesome.
The average was only 5%. This one's 10%. You know what I mean? So if I have extra cash, I'll just buy gift cards because I know eventually I'm going to use them.
Awesome.
Are
Any
Thanks.
other questions?
are you ever left over with extra money on your gift cards? Or you kind of just try to eyeball it like perfectly?
So what I do with my gift cards, once I get them, I'll put them all into a Excel sheet or a sheets, and then I track how much there are on it. In the state of California, if it's less than, I believe, $10, you can cash them out. But usually the retail, if if I have less than probably, I want to say 50, I usually use it for personal. Like if I have a
Okay.
$50 Walmart card, I'm like, I need to buy groceries. All right, you know what I mean? If it's
Oh,
awkward amount, like $13, oh, let me get a Starbucks at Target, you know,
nice.
you
I'm gonna
know,
start doing that.
I really don't worry if I have, but if it's in the hundreds, I'll spend it for inventory. But if it's
Mhm.
like less than $50, I'll use it on personal. Unless it's something I know I can. The one warning with gift cards as well is that certain websites will limit the amount of gift cards per purchase. Kohl's, for example, I believe it's 3. So that's why you want to try to get into those larger denominations
Mm,
because you want to be able to say you have a 50, 50, 50, 150. That's only like if you're buying shoes, maybe 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, maybe 4, but you can only put 3 gift cards in there. So,
got it.
just like your coupons, you want to kind of keep it organized. You want to try to keep organized with those gift cards. The other warning with gift cards is you don't want to sit on them too long. Card cookie, cards for cash, gift card bear, they have protections for you on gift cards. So you want to make sure you're within those protection dates. I believe card cookie is 30 days. Because these gift card sites, they're purchasing them from third party and then reselling them to you at a discount. So you have to make sure you use it within their time frame they allow you. Read the terms and conditions, and then if they are wiped, at least you're protected. They'll pay you back. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice. Super informative. I actually learned a ton today.
But yeah, gift cards are going to be as we roll into fourth quarter, especially with what Melissa went over, there's a lot of cash that's going to be flowing. I think even Cynthia and I, we can vouch from fourth quarter, the cashback that rolls by in
Mhm.
February and March.
At least
It paid off.
2K. At least
One of
2K.
them paid off one of my I got like 8K back in
Wow. Holy
cashback.
shit. From Walmart or Kohl's?
4K from Walmart.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
You
That's
know what
amazing.
I hate? Like, I feel like some of them are not tracking. Like, is it like my VPN or like, how do I make sure that like my Rakuten is tracking 100% of the time?
So what I do when I purchase with those cashback is I open a private window for each purchase.
Incognito?
Incognito. You have to make sure you go into your extensions and make it allowable for incognito.
Oh, okay.
So what a incognito does is it creates a little sandbox. It's a brand new sandbox. It doesn't have any information of your previous browsing history. It doesn't have anything. It's just it's a brand new box, right?
Mhm.
Um, and then you just log in. If you don't have a password generator or password store to help you log in and make things quick, I suggest you get one. You log into the extension, you make your purchase, and then you close that window out. And then you open another incognito. This is my process. You don't have to do it, but I haven't had any issues with cashback. So like during Q4, there's going to be a lot of sales where you want to loop, Walmart being the one, Kohl's, etc. Once I make my max purchases, I'll close that window, open another incognito, and go again. And repeat, rinse and repeat.
Okay, for sure. That should help with cancellations too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Then
Nice,
from there,
cool.
you should be able to track it. on your cashback, all your
For sure.
purchases.
Cool. Do you guys have like a cashback extension that tracks groceries? Or know of any?
So Ibotta.
Oh,
Oh
Ibotta. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. I've used
the
it.
thing,
Whatever.
I
dude,
like
I don't like.
Ibotta.
It's okay. It's like, eh.
Has it changed? Do you still have to take pictures of your receipts?
Yeah, you have to take. Well, I don't know about now. I haven't tried. I
So
haven't tried it in 2 weeks, in 2 years.
yeah, that's for RA, or personal. But no, they're good for OA. I'll show you. And they have a like a price monitor thing. Let me show you. While I'm pulling that up, Patrick, you mentioned a password manager. I was gonna
Yeah,
try OnePass actually.
OnePass.
So
What
I
about
have
Google Chrome? What's wrong with that?
Google. Google Chrome is cool. The thing
Okay.
is, security wise, I went with NordPass. So that's just me.
It's the same thing as the VPN one, NordVPN, the same
Yeah,
company.
it was a part.
Okay.
It was part of a bundle. I got VPN and NordPass, and then if you use Rack, they have promotions where you can get like 2 years for $20. So yeah.
Okay, so you
Um,
recommend NordPass.
yeah, I did the family or the business account. So my VAs, I can share my passwords with my VAs. It doesn't uh it doesn't show them. It just allows them to click one click and it logs them into SellerAmp or
Oh,
Inventory Lab or etc. So they can't see the password. They just click a button, it opens the window and then logs them in.
Okay, NordPass, I'm writing it down. Sorry, how much did you pay for
So
this?
yeah. How much is it? Is it
I
expensive?
don't know because I think it was checkout Rack. I can tell you I went through Rack. They had like a 75% cashback thing. I don't know if they still have that promotion. Don't quote me, but Rack has a cashback on there, or even TCP or TCB, top cashback. They should have a promotion where you can get VPN and the password NordPass for like 2 years, and you pay one price up front.
I'm gonna look into that. Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, no worries.
So with Ibotta, they do have a Chrome extension, and I like it because it really gives you the exclusions and limitations. So it'll say like, okay, this is just for example, Kohl's, you're gonna get 0.5% of cash back. But it'll tell you like it's not valid on Crocs or whatever, like it's Nintendo. It'll actually give you the parameters. And if there's a max cashback, it will give you that as well. So I really like it because then you could really know like, okay, this is the parameters I need to follow to get this. And it also has this comparison feature. So if say you want this and you want to track this, you could toggle on this notify price change, and then you can track up to 10 items on here, and it will send you an alert if the price changes.
Nice.
So I like Ibotta. That one might be good for you for a grocery because yeah, for Rakuten and some others, like it'll say not valid on grocery. So everyone has its exclusions.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget about Ibotta.
Yeah, gotta try it out. Even though it's whatever. Cool. So we're coming up on an hour here. Super informative. I think this is like a coupon masterclass, coupon cashback masterclass, I guess I'll kind of name this. But yeah, pretty good session today.